Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to episode 20 of the World Tour at Sport Boys in Peru. And today we have, it's a day of destiny in the Libertadores because we play at home, we play Sao Paulo away, we play Nacional. We need at least 2 points. I would imagine probably more to keep any chance of even getting to third place and parachuting into the Sudamericana alive. So it's going to be tough. It's a day of destiny. Now, since the heartbreak last episode, we're an 89th minute winner, or loser for us against Sao Paulo. 2 games in the league and 2 decent efforts, to be honest. First up, we played Minucci. You can see that it was a silly goal from a set piece, but we fought back okay. Galindo and Fry with an absolute stunner from Fry got the win there for us. Match stats are a little bit misleading. I thought we kind of controlled the game for the most part. You can kind of see from match ratings, even play range, I should say. We had the better players, but our goalkeeper played well, so that never sort of bodes well, does it? But we got the 3 points, and that's the main thing. Then we played Municipal. Now ahead of this Sao Paulo game, we rotated here. You can see we went and played with wingers. Goiven it was that got the early goal for us. Again, I think match stats are a little bit misleading. Though again, Salinas was one of our better players. But I thought we looked quite good. We just kind of struggled to put the ball in the back of the net. Castro didn't have a great day in front of goal. But that could partly be down to sort of the change in formation as well. It's not how we usually play. But as I said, we were resting players ahead of this big game against Sao Paulo. Let's have a look at what this all means for the league tables. You can see in the movie star Torneo, it's the same thing at this point. We are actually top. A point ahead of Cesar Vallejo. 3 points ahead of Alexander Lima. So far they're and Deportes here are a good team as well. So far so good in that, with about 4 games to go, I think. How many games are there to go in that? We have one. Oh, we just have 2 games to go. So we're actually in quite a good position there. You'd rather be top than anywhere else, wouldn't you, with 2 games to go? So we'll wrap that up. We'll wrap that up tomorrow. We'll come back to wrap that up. But this is where it was all about today. Copa Libertadores, because as I said, we're going to play Sao Paulo and Nacional. We'll skip over the game in the league. And you can see we need to, well, we've any chance of getting third. Obviously, that gap can't get anything above 3 points by this. We really need to win Atletico Nacional, don't we? We really need at least 4 points from this episode. So anyway, that's where we stand. Let's have a quick look at how training has gone ahead of this Sao Paulo game. You can see, of course, we've had a midweek game. We haven't done too much. But if you look previously, we did a bit of work on just general being a good football team. A bit of work on defense as well before the last game. We've done some work on defending free kicks and corners. So hopefully it's all going to pay off, and we'll go, even if we just go one better, okay, a 1-1 draw here wouldn't be the worst result. So this is the team we're sending out. It is Salinas in goal. It's Cosio, Zubieta, Emerson and Andia as the back 4. Tassio in the anchorman role. Latte and Goiven in midfield. Fry, Vega and Galindo. This is pretty much as good as we get, so let's hope we can get a result here. So it looks like they're lining up the same way they did last time as well. We're going to continue with the high tempo, because that did seem to work okay last time. What do we say to this? We are underdogs. Do we go for revenge? Yeah, let's go for revenge this time. A little bit of passion, some calm. I have faith in you boys. And yeah, again, we just see how we do, really, don't we? So here we go. Here we go as I shake hands with Barbieri. He's been much quieter in the lead up to this game. I'm not saying that we're a rubbish team like he did before the last game. So we've shut him up, which is positive. You can see the way we're playing here. We're keeping with the high tempo. We're going to keep the high line of engagement. And we'll just, as I said, we'll just see how it goes here. We need to stop him if we can. Andy gets a foot in. Rossi, who got the goal last time, Tossio with a really, really good tackle there and hacks it clear. Alright, Salinas with the ball at his feet. Is this going to be a Sport Boys highlight, or are we going to go and give it away here? Ball rolled in there for Goiven. Back to Zubieta. Here we go. There's a decent ball over the top. There it is for Vega. Go on, Vega. Vega! Oh, I thought it was in. Is it a corner? Was it a save? I think it was a save, so a little bit unlucky there perhaps. Almost another early goal from Vega. Andia with the corner, knocks it in, it's headed away. Oh, are we going to get counter-attacked here? They've gone early. We should get to that. It's gone out of play, so everybody breathe. Oh, Vega, so unlucky. Almost again with the early goal. Let's give it a get creative. Oh, Cosio's injured. What's he done to himself? Calf strain. That doesn't sound good. Oh, we don't have a left back. Alright, he's going to have to play through it. Oh, that's annoying. We could look to move... play Bizzo over there, or we could look to move Andia over there. I think I just saw Tavares. Oh, that's not good. That's a good save from Salinas, though. I think I just saw that Atletico Nacional had gone behind. So that's good. That's what we want, I think. Can we get that clear? It's straight to the arms of Salinas. Oh, I don't know what to do about Cosio. He's not too bad right now, so we'll stick with it. We'll give it a demand more here. If it does get too bad, we will have to take him off, though. I'm just thinking longer term, but I mean, longer term, this is it, isn't it? This is essentially our, our chances in the Libertadores on this game. So we need to go with it. I wonder if Liate or one of those guys could play over there. We'll try and just get the halftime if we can. This is patient play. Salinas has come a long way here. Dinks it out. That's a nice pass out for Cosio. Can he pick out a teammate in the box? We don't have too much height in there. He goes in for Fry. Go on, Liate. Liate. Oh, he goes out for Andia. This is nice. This is nice. It's thinked in. It's headed away. Can Fry get onto that? Liate for Goivan. Somebody shoot. Somebody shoot. He goes out for Cosio. I like it, boys. Come on. Oh, Cos comes in. We can't. Goivan turn. Give it. Shoot. 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 Oh, it's wide. It was always going wide. That was good play, though, boys. I enjoyed that. Oh, right. No, come on. Defense. We have some good... Oh, Fry's nicked that. Vega goes early for Galindo. He's not the slowest, not the quickest. We've got men pouring forward. If we get caught out here, we're in some serious trouble. He goes back for Cosio, though. I don't like that. That's a good ball. And Vega! He's offside! Is he offside? I think he's offside. The linesman had his flag up. Oh, it's offside. We continue to be screwed over by offside calls. He's a mile offside. We're not screwed over at all. Oh, that's so unlucky. He drifted back onside. I always think the rule should be changed that if you are onside after the ball is played at any point. So if you're offside, you go back and then you've played yourself onside again. You've come back on. Any other sport in the world, I'm sure that's the rule. Any other sport. I don't understand why it's not that in football. Let me think in the comments, but I honestly think that should be the rule. You have got yourself back on side, and then you've gone again. 0-0, and we're so unlucky to be behind. Vega's missed the... that is really unlucky. Do we go with revenge? Do we say unlucky, maybe? Let's go with unlucky. I think we're unlucky. The question now is, what do we do about Cosio? He's playing well, though. That's the thing, isn't it? Can Liate play over there? I have a feeling he's a left... No, he can't. He's not even left-footed. Can Bizu go over there? Oh, what have I clicked on there? I've clicked on something I shouldn't have. Oh, he's not on the... Okay, you know what? I'll just do team talk and we'll go into tactics and see what we can do here. Don't get yourself sent off, please, Tassio. Liate... Not good enough. Fry's looking good. I saw there was some interest in him too. I meant to see who it was from. But he's played really, really well so far this year. Alright, let's go into tactics here. Can Bizu play over there on the right and the left, I should say? Kind of, not really. Can we put Andia over there? We don't have an option. Tassio, can Tassio go over there? No. Oh, that's really annoying. Getting desperate. Okay, hang on. Wait a second. So he's not the worst. He's left-footed as well. The problem is that we will lose any sort of attacking option down the left. But okay, so we do have, excuse me, voice is going, an option there. Goivan. No. Okay, so it looks like it's Martinez, Zubiata. Can he go over there? No. Okay, and Fry's not really... He's an attacking player, so we can't really... He can defend, though. Okay, so Fry could be an option. Not a good one, but an option. So I think what we'll do... Our point here is really... We need at least a point, don't we? Especially if Atletico Nacional is losing. We get a point here. We go to their place. We try and win there. And then that would put us ahead of them. So that's, I think, what way we've got to look at things. They're 2-0 down. They're away from home. They're unlikely to come back, aren't they? The problem, of course, is that we only drew Atletico Nacional at home, which doesn't help. The ball comes into the box. Oh, we're behind. Gabby Barbosa with the goal. And we have it all to do. We'll give it a... No, we can't give it a show some passion. Oh, I do think we're playing without luck, and now he's injured. Okay. Well, we need a win, don't we? We need a win. So we'll do that. Yeah. And just hope that Fry doesn't cost us defensively, but we need him going forward now. Liate's having a little bit of a disappointing day. We're already exploiting the flanks. Is there anything else we can do here? Not really. It's getting to the point where we need to start and change things up, though, isn't it? Give it a demand more here when we can. 3-0, they're losing. Okay, so Galindo's not having his best day, so let's go with Castro. We've seen those two link up nicely last season. Liate's coming good again. Goiven's looking tired and not playing particularly well. Let's bring Mongolan on for him. That is our 3 subs. So we're stuck. We're stuck with Fry as a left back now to the end, basically. Let's go very attacking. Absolutely smashed Atletico Nacional getting. So that helps us, because what that means is that their goal difference is now as bad as ours. Oh, we're not going to do it, are we? I tell you what, we've given a decent account of ourselves against Sao Paulo, haven't we? 1-0 and 2-1. Again, you look back to chances we missed, and it just wasn't to be. We didn't have much of the ball. Oh, it's just one moment. They had one moment in that whole game, and they've scored it. So there we go, they dominate game. Did they, though? I mean, they kind of did, didn't they? 4 to 5 weeks. So we've paid the price for leaving Cosillo on. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but I didn't have an option on the bench. If we look at the league table now, ahead of the Atletico Nacional game, we have to win. We have to win. We're not realistically getting out of the group now. It's all about trying to parachute down to the Sudamericana. Guys, wait right there. We'll be back for that game. Okay, guys, welcome back. It's now do or die. We have to win this game to go at least... We'll go level on points with them. If we win by a goal, we would switch the goal difference around. So we would be in 3rd place going into the final game. And that is, of course, Sudamericana football, whenever that would kick off. I'd say after Christmas, but it's April, so it'd probably be after the summer break, I would imagine. But anyway, we have to win this game. Now, there is just the one game to clear up that we played in between there. It was a 1-0 win against Union Harao. To be honest, it was scrappy. We didn't look good. Big Willie D got the goal from the corner. We defended well, and that was about it. Castro has not come back onto form. We played with wingers again. We don't look good right now when we're playing in this formation, sort of with the backup team. Defense is the only thing that's sort of our crowning glory, I guess, if you can call it a crowning glory. The one thing that result did do, though, is it clinched us top spot in the group, which is fantastic. That means we go into the final for that against the winners of Group B. And if we were to win that, we would then be already in the championship playoff final at the end of the year, which would be amazing. So that's all good things there happening. But let's have a look at the team we're sending out to play Atletico Nacional. We're in Colombia, and this is absolutely massive. It's Salinas in goal. It's Cafeteria, or Cafereta, I guess if you use the proper names. Zabieta, Emerson, and Andia as the back four. Tassio, Liate, and Goiven, we're going to stick with them. Fry, Galindo, and Vega as well. Now, the reason I had no left back last time was because I was just an idiot and didn't put Cafeteria on the bench. The reason we have no left back this time is because our backup left back is not registered in the squad. That's because there's limited numbers. I registered 2 left backs, 2 right backs. So we are very thin on the ground for left backs, so hopefully Cafeteria gets through this one. So we can see the way they're lining up. It's as expected. They're very defensive. I did consider going with wingers, to be honest, for this one. The problem was that we just don't look good in that formation. And we've looked okay playing this way with this team. So we decided to keep going with that. The assistant says go out there and prove a point. I'm wondering, just to say there's no pressure. There's no pressure on you today, boys. Go out there. Some passionate, we have faith. Because there's a lot of pressure. I mean, it literally comes down to this. If we lose this, or even if we don't win this, if we draw this, we're essentially out. If we were to draw it, technically there's a chance we would have to beat Talleres, and then Sao Paulo would have to beat this mob. I mean, we do have to have the awkward conversation that if this doesn't go well, and we're out of the Libertadores for this season, do we start to look around? We've got to ask ourselves the question, I think, can we win the Libertadores with Sport Boys? Because we've already won the league in Peru, so in that sense, we've done all we can. It's now, can we win the Libertadores with this team? I mean, obviously we can. The question is, can we do it in a reasonable amount of time? We do have some good young players coming through. How many years is it going to take? There's a good ball to the back post for Andy. Can he dink something in? He can. Is there back post? It's go! He's not offside, is he? What is it with us in the Libertadores and offsides? Unbelievable. Yet again, an offside goal ruled out. Was it correctly ruled out this time? Oh, it's... Yeah, it is, isn't it? It is. Unbelievable. Promising signs, but still unbelievable. I just hit get creative as the highlight begins. All right, come on, boys. Let's go and let's get this goal. Let's get this goal. Good ball from Cafeteria over for Andia. Everybody stay on side, please. It's back post again. Galindo! He's onside that time. 1-0. And never mind, we're still in South American football if this result stands. 1-0 to Galindo. A cracking ball. First of all, a cracking ball from Cafeteria. Look at this. One side of the field to the other. That's an absolute sumptuous pass. Andy up with a cracking cross in. This time Galindo's onside, and that makes no mistake yet again. What a finish from our... Let's not forget what from a rival club, our Sporting Cristal player. Let's have a look at the offside. How close was it? He learnt his lesson. Intelligence, I like that. He didn't make the same mistake twice. You can forgive anything once, but the second time around, that's when you start to get annoyed, isn't it? We've already told him to get creative. So that's fine. Now, Talleres is beating Sao Paulo. That's a bit of a turn up, I would imagine. Let's give it a demand more here. Let's keep this going. So, I mean, the question does kind of still stand. Can we win the Libertadores with Sport Boys? It's going to take a lot of investment into facilities, into the youth recruitment, and then how much... now, the thing here is don't get complacent, isn't it? Because they haven't played well. We have played well, which is... But the match ratings aren't great. I never know what to say in this situation. I'm going to say I'm not happy because the match ratings aren't great. And I always regret, don't I? I always regret not saying that when the match ratings aren't great. Again, I think as a team we're playing well. But I think individually, these match ratings could be a lot better. So hopefully we'll get a reaction out of them. Hopefully we'll kick on here, and hopefully we'll go and get 3 points. Yeah, so you can win the Libertadores. You can win any competition with any team. It's just a matter of how long it's going to take, isn't it? There's a good ball in for Vega. Can't quite. What's happened there? Is he off? Is it a yellow card? Oh, what's happened off the ball? Something's happened off the ball, and I think they're down to 10 men. It's a second yellow. Cheerio, mate. Enjoy your weekend. That is down to 10 men. Now, this starts to look a little bit more promising. Let's give it a demand more here. Do we want to change anything tactically? What we probably want to do now, if we're a man up, we probably want to lower this tempo right down, don't we? Because we just want to hold on to the ball, run them around, keep them tied. That's probably what we want to do. Yeah, so back to what I was saying. We'll get there eventually. It's going to take a lot of investment with money I don't necessarily think that we have. Although if we keep qualifying for Libertadores, but then it doesn't get boring if we play all season in Peru. Because the thing is that I think the team that we have now, it's essentially it's good enough to win the league because we've been playing reserves for a lot of this Torneo thing, and we're still top of the group. All right, now we just need to see this out. Now I'm going to give him a concentrate. They don't like that. Salinas. Let's just do sensible things, boys. Sensible things. Make good decisions. There goes Andy up. Gets forward. Can he pick out another sumptuous pass here? Andy up. Goes back post. It's Cafeteria. 2-0! They're not coming back from this. We get a little bit of goal difference in our favour. And that is that. Excellent, excellent stuff. Oh, that's so good. I'm so glad we won a game in the Libertadores because I was really worried that it wasn't going to happen. So much space for Cafeteria. Took it expertly as well. 2-0 to Sport Boys, and that is the game. Oh, that feels so relieving to have that win in our back pocket now. This is it. Mina with the ball forward. Cafeteria again with acres of space. Brings it down. Just hack it forward, mate. There it is. There it is. We've won a game, albeit against 10 men. To be honest, we should have beaten them at home. And if we had beaten them at home, we'd have 6 points. And maybe it would all look a little bit different. We're very pleased with that. There we go. Quality finishing the difference. Like I was saying, my memory of the game at home is that they scored from pretty much their only shot on goal. And that cost us. But if we would have 6 points, it wouldn't make a difference. We'd still be going out. What it would mean is that we would definitely have third place in the bag. But this sets up tomorrow very, very nicely. Because what we will do is we will come back. We won't bother about the last game in the Torneo because that's kind of done. So we'll come back. We'll have the final game in the group stage where hopefully, as long as Sao Paulo win, we're fine. We're fine. Then it will come down to goal difference. We have a 2-goal difference advantage over them now. That should be fine. And then what we'll do is we'll have the first leg of the Torneo final, which will be absolutely massive. At this point in time, it's looking as though it will be against Sporting Cristal. So a big one for Galindo against his former team. But that could change, as you can see. It could also be that team. It could also be Melgar. So we don't know who our opponent is yet, but that will be all for tomorrow, guys. We'll have the final game of the Libertadores and then the first leg of the Torneo final playoff. But if you have enjoyed that, guys, please do hit thumbs up. It's so good. We finally got that win in Libertadores. Let me know what you think. I really think we deserve that. I think we've come so close. We could have had a point. We could have had a point. We could have had 2 points against Sao Paulo, and that would be 8. You look at it, and we could easily, with a little bit of luck, we could easily have got out of this group. But we haven't done it. It's a sort of a story of what if, but hopefully tomorrow won't be a what if. It'll be a celebrating time. So if you have enjoyed this, please do hit thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you're subscribing and ring the bell. But until tomorrow, I've been Aussie. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.